Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here with your flying weather outlook for the weekend and week ahead, brought to you exclusively by Fly Magazine in association with weatherschool.co.uk. Hope you're doing well. I managed to get my first flight in as well through the course of this week. Back to where I was now with flight training, actually getting into landing and getting back into circuits again. It's great to be up there, isn't it? Look, make the most of the next few days as well if you can, because we've got some reasonable flying weather to come. More on that in just a second. Now, if you don't get my free weekend forecast email yet, you can sign up completely free of charge. It's a free service. I send it out on a Thursday or Friday, just a plain text email message about flying weather for the weekend. You get no spam, get no rubbish. To receive it, if you just send a blank email to aviationweather-subscribe@weatherweb.net, the address you see on the screen, you can be added to the list. It's been running over 20 years. I've got, I think, nearly 2,000 pilots on there at the moment. Yeah, if you'd like to receive that, and like I say, completely free of charge, just send a blank email. So as I say, make the most of the flying conditions. The reason I'm saying that is that we've got a bit of a change showing up next week. I'm not entirely sure which way this change is going to go. I think it'd be a slow slip into more mixed conditions, but I do think we may see a general deterioration in May. Of course, it's a long way away. Anything could happen, but there's just those hints there. So do just make the most of it if you can. This is how I think things shape up for the weekend. It's generally fair. Quite breezy across southern areas with a general easterly. There could be some low cloud just drifting onto eastern coast from time to time. And generally, I think we're going to be looking at things being showerier through Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. It's something we're going to be looking at Weather School this weekend as well. And this is the type of thing that we do on Aviation Weather Part 1. It's heavily focused on these surface charts. Now, you might think, A, you know everything about the surface charts through snow, or B, you look at it and think, I just don't understand that. What I do is bring these charts alive to you, and we get analysing them and use them as forecast charts out to 5 days ahead. It's just amazing what you can do once you're shown how with these charts. Really interesting, it's really informative, and I guarantee that it's going to save you a lot of wasted flying time. If you want to come along to the next Aviation Weather School Part 1, I'm taking bookings now for the course in May. It's on the Saturday mornings of the 15th and 22nd of May between 09:30 and 12:30 hours. If you would like to book your place, go to weatherschool.co.uk now, and you can do that right there. Be good to see you. I think we've got 9 places left at the moment, so if you want to book one of those, then I would do that pretty soon. Okay, this is how things shape up then through Thursday afternoon. High pressure centred off towards the east. This is this easterly flow look affecting southern parts of the country. You notice the isobars quite close together there, so fairly breezy, but for most of us, it is going to be a fair afternoon. Now, into Friday, and high pressure again is in control. An easterly flow on Friday, quite breezy across southwestern parts of the country, across southern parts of Ireland, once again with this east to southeasterly. Most areas, though, I think are going to be fair again, and it looks like being decent conditions, really, all the way. I suppose could be a little bit of mist first thing, but generally it's fair. Bases around 4,000 feet, tops at about 8,000 feet. Some real high-level cumulus and stratocumulus cloud. By Saturday, need to just be watching out for a chance of some low cloud just drifting onto these eastern coasts from time to time. I don't think it's going to be particularly widespread or thick low cloud, but I think it will be there. I still think generally flyable. I suppose we could say locally it may just go marginal. Bases of around 2,000 feet, tops at about 7,000 feet. May become a little bit murky too, but for western areas, increased cloud, but it is going to be generally fair. I think we're looking at bases again of about 4,000 feet, tops at about 6,000 feet. Just breezy once more. Southern Ireland, southwest England, southern Wales, far south of England. Easterlies probably blowing at around 15 to 18 knots, and perhaps a little bit gusty as well. You know those scrappy easterly winds? Well, I think that's what we're going to be seeing. And then on to Sunday. Again, high pressure generally in control, centred towards the east, but just look, this little low developing across central Scotland, kind of a harbinger of things to come, may produce 1 to 2 showers across central Scotland, putting us into marginal conditions here as those showers occur. But for other areas, it does look as if it's going to be fair. I think, again, some low cloud affecting these eastern coasts. Southern areas, once again, of England, of southern Wales, being quite breezy. That easterly breeze, perhaps 18 to 20 knots, gusting a little bit across the south. But generally, I think, like I say, we are into fair conditions. Bases, again, 3,000 feet, tops at about 8,000 feet. maybe a bit deeper than that in Scotland because of those showers. And then you see what happens into Monday. Look, that little area of low pressure develops across Scotland. It shifts its way southwards through the day. And I think what it could be doing is triggering some showers through parts of Wales, parts of Northern England and the Midlands. But the jury's out on this one. Things could change. I think what I'm going to say is marginal in this showery area. Could go quite murky, so may go non-VFRable as that low moves south. I'm going to say becoming marginal in the afternoon across Wales and across Northern England. Okay for local flights, I guess. Have I got one booked on Monday? Yeah, I have. I've got one booked Monday afternoon, so hopefully from Hapley Green, just in here. So hopefully it should be all right. Okay, though, down towards the south and the southwest. I think general basis here, probably looking about 3,000 feet, tops at 7,000 feet. I'm just wondering if it could be quite murky across the central and southern areas as well through Monday. I think in those showers, though, you're looking at 2,000 to 3,000 foot bases and the tops up at about 15,000 feet. As I say, I'm uncertain on the detail of that right now. And then for Tuesday, a general area of showery rain moving its way southwards through Scotland into Northern England, bringing marginal to non-VFRable conditions here. I think across much of Ireland, across much of the Midlands, across Eastern and Southern England. I've got another lesson booked on Tuesday. So we're going to find out, should you follow me or not? And just marginal across northern parts of Wales, but actually the south looking okay. I'll update you on this in the forecast, of course, that comes out on Monday. And I'll also update you for the weekend in the Flyer forecast tonight, live online with the Flyer team at 7:30. Okay, I'll leave you with that for now. Don't forget to book your place at Aviation Weather School Part 1 now. If you'd like to come along to that, it'd be great to see you there. You will have a great time. And like I say, you will just save money on your flying and wasted time by doing the course. And also, don't forget to follow us on social media as well for all the very latest updates. I put little snippets of weather learning on there as well. Okay, I'll leave you with that for now. Whatever you're doing, have a great flying weekend. Thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.